so the look that I went for this New Year's Eve is super dramatic with glitters and very pigmented colors. And so if you're interested in seeing this look, then just keep on watching. And one other thing, at the end of the video I did get cut off, so I want to quickly show you guys what I use for the colors. What I have on is Happy Go Lucky and by MAC, of course, and I outlined it with Magenta, the Pencil Magenta by MAC, and on top of it I have Pure Silliness by MAC as well. Starting off by priming my face with an illuminating primer, then I'm going to moisturize my lip. All products that I'm using are going to be listed in the description box below. Moving on to eyebrows, I am filling in my brows with Espresso by MAC, and I'm going to briefly do this because I do have a eyebrow tutorial. I will list that below. Now that my brows are drawn in, I'm going to take the Studio Finish Concealer and NW25 and begin to sculpt them. I'm using this light of a shade to act as a highlight color to help the eyeshadow pop. Next, I'm going to blend out the concealer with the blending brush, and now I'm taking a Paintpot by MAC, and I'm going to put this down as a base to prevent creasing of the eyeshadow throughout the night. Moving on to tape, I'm going to put the tape at the edge of my eyes to create a very sharp and precise line, and the key with this is to make sure that the tape are lined up as evenly as possible. Taking Ricepaper by MAC, I'm going to use this eyeshadow as a highlighter up under the brow bone, and then I'm going to take my paint stick in Pure White and use this as a base to really make the eyeshadow colors pop. As a transition color, I'm using Passionate by MAC, and this is going to help the eyeshadow colors blend together. So I'm dragging this transition color down pretty low towards the crease because I want the blue color and the pink to mix and make a purple. So now I'm going to add Atlantic Blue. I'm going to place this into the crease as well as overlap the pink to create a purple color. So this was not really working out the way that I wanted to, so now I'm going to go into my electric palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to take the color Chaos, which is going to do the job. Now to really blend the pink and the blue together to make a purple, I'm going back into that electric palette and I'm going to take Savage, which is a pink, and I'm going to place it in between Passionate and the Chaos color to really make that purple stand out. Now I'm going into China Blue by NARS, and I'm going to place this all over the lid and bring it up into the crease just a little bit to create some dimension. going to my Ruby Hearts Matte Holiday palette, and I'm taking that very sparkly silver, putting it into the tear duct area. I did go back and use the lightest color just to brighten it up a little bit more. So now I'm moving on to the glitter. I'm taking Disco Ball, I believe the name is, by NYX, and this dual eyelash adhesive in dark, and I'm going to begin to place this all over the lid. I would not suggest to use the dark one. I didn't use the lighter one because I didn't have it, so I just used what I had. Now using a liquid eyeliner, I'm going to line my upper lash line, and although I did speed up the clip for time's sake, I am going extremely slow, taking all the time in the world because I do not want this to mess up the look. Now for the bottom lash line, I'm going to place Painterly Paintpot, and I'm going to pretty much repeat the steps with the same color. But first, quickly, I'm going to get rid of that glitter that's above my crease and back to the lash line. So now I'm using Passionate by MAC, and I'm just going to place this, bringing it pretty far down. So before I finish the lower lash line, I'm going to finish my face, and now I'm placing this Pro Longwear concealer under to give a highlighting effect. Now I'm going to blend out that concealer with a damp beauty blender. As a foundation, I'm using Revlon Colorstay, and I really do love this foundation because it gives excellent coverage. It's perfect for oily skin like mine, and you do not have to worry about it coming off or wearing it off or even sweating it off on New Year's Eve night. Now I'm using the MAC Pro Performance sponge to blend out the foundation, and I did dampen a little bit. It's not necessary to dampen this type of sponge, but I did do it. Next, I'm going to set my concealer using the NYX Banana Powder, and then I'm going to flip the brush on the other side and wipe away the excess powder. I did set my foundation with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in dark, however that clip was accidentally deleted. So now I'm taking CoverGirl's Queen bronzer in the color Ebony, and I'm going to begin to scope out my cheeks. The brush that I'm using is the NARS Kabuki brush. I believe it's called Ita, and so far I am loving this brush. Since this is a club look, I'm going to go pretty heavy on the contour and the hollows of my cheeks. So now I'm taking Blunt by MAC, and I'm using a different brush, and I'm going to begin to contour my forehead, my temples, and also further blend out that CoverGirl Queen bronzer. So I'm really going to blend because I hate to see where the foundation ends on my forehead. That is just so tacky looking. So I'm just going to continue to blend. I wanted to use a really soft blush because everything else on my face is so bold. So I'm taking the blush in Floor Power or whatever it's called, and I'm going to place this on my cheeks. And next I'm going to take MAC's Melon Pigment, and I'm going to use a very tiny bit, like literally like 2 dots. I'm going to wet the brush and place this on the top of my cheekbones to give me that beautiful glow that everyone loves. So now we're moving back to the eyes. I am taking the color Chaos and I am placing this right above the pink, and then I'm going to take NARS China Blue and place it on the outer corners of my eyes. My favorite mascara for the holidays is the Voluminous Millions Lashes, which has like tiny specks of glitter. I just love this mascara. I just can't tell you enough. And then I'm going to take a NARS eyeshadow pencil, I think that it is, and I'm going to place this on my waterline. So now I'm going to add my lashes and the look is all completed. I thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.